Decorated officer who retired from the Oakland Police Department remains in the hospital tonight after a gun battle with robbery suspects. Investigators think that he was the victim of a random robbery. And KPIX5's Don Lynn is live at Oakland Hospital with the latest on his condition and the latest on the investigation.
That's right, Brian. The Oakland Police Chief, LeRon Armstrong, just walked out of Highland Hospital about 10 minutes ago. He just visited retired Captain Ersie Joyner. He tells me the captain is still in stable condition. He is in critical but stable condition. He is still in the intensive care unit. His wife and 2 adult children are by his side. He says this is a random robbery, and it's a reflection of what Oakland residents are dealing with on a daily basis.
Ersie was from the city. I mean, he was raised up in Sobrante Park. He was one of the most decorated police officers we've ever had in the city of Oakland, and that he was so attached to the black community.
Reducing shootings and homicides.
Retired Captain Ersie Joyner grew up poor in East Oakland and rose through the ranks of OPD 28 years before he retired in 2019. Bishop Bob Jackson started working with the captain when he was just a young patrol officer. The bishop and his church, Acts Full Gospel, would team up with Joyner to work with high-risk individuals to reduce gun violence. He led the crime reduction ceasefire program for about 5 years. And during that time, the city saw some of the lowest murder rates.
He was what I considered the epitome of a police officer and community police work. He was just that kind of guy. I think he was just about loved by everybody.
Law enforcement sources tell me it's unlikely the 3 suspects knew him when they robbed him yesterday at a Chevron gas station. Joyner shot and killed 1 suspect. Sources say Joyner was shot 6 times in the legs and stomach. 2 suspects drove off in this Nissan sedan. Unclear if it was a stolen car. At this time, investigators don't believe the robbery is linked to his business. Joyner is a part owner of 2 cannabis companies.
I'm almost sure they didn't know who he was, because I don't know anybody that didn't, even guys that he had to put in jail, he had to arrest. I even think they came out thanking him, you know, because he probably saved their lives.
But he was also beloved by the rank and file, beloved by members at all levels of the organization.
The president of the Officers Association says a responding officer rushed Joyner to Highland Hospital with his police car.
He's a retired police officer, but you know what he also is? An Oakland resident getting gas at a gas station, set upon by some brazen robbers in the middle of the day. That could have been anyone.
And that's what neighbors and nearby workers of the gas station are talking about, raising situational awareness.
It did change the way I was thinking, and you know, normally I'm just like, whatever, kind of nonchalant, going into work, just another day. But this morning, you know, it was a little freaky, you know.
You know, we're glad to hear that at least the captain is doing as well as I think he can be after suffering 6 gunshot wounds. But do we know anything about the suspects and the person that was killed in the robbery yesterday?
Right, in the interview with the chief about 10 minutes ago, he says right now no arrests, no one's in custody. He would not release information about the suspects or any suspect descriptions. As for the man who was shot and killed yesterday, friends are claiming that to be a Vallejo rapper. The police chief would not confirm that.
Got it. All right, at Highland Hospital, that's Don Lynn. Thank you. Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf addressed the shooting of Captain Joyner and why it hit so close to home.
Many of us are particularly sad because we've seen for many years the passion and effectiveness with which Captain Joyner worked to prevent gun violence from happening.